Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta, Georgia for Game 5 of the South Division Championship Series between the Durham Bulls and the Atlanta Braves. The winner of this series will face the Toronto Blue Jays at the table as the Blue Jays, Padres, and Reds all await the winner of this game. It's Greg Maddux versus Matt Harvey. Braves took Game 1 in extra innings on an Ozzie Albies walk-off homer. Matt Harvey beat Greg Maddux in Game 2. Atlanta came back and won Game 3. Yesterday, one of the greatest games ever in the universe, saw the Bulls score 2 in the 9th and 2 in the 11th to even the series, and here we are, Game 5. Durham Bulls, Atlanta Braves. Here are the starting lineups for Durham. Leading off and playing left field, Monty Irvin. Batting second and playing center field, Carlos Beltran. Batting third and playing first base, Johnny Mize. Batting fourth and catching, Josh Gibson. Batting fifth and playing right field, Dwight Evans. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, Gleyber Torres. Batting seventh and playing third base, Gio Urshela. Batting eighth and playing second base, Keston Hiura. And pitching and batting ninth for the Bulls, Matt Harvey. For the Braves, leading off and playing second base, Ozzie Albies. Batting second and playing first base, Freddie Freeman. Batting third and playing left field, Ronald Acuna Jr. Batting fourth and playing right field, Henry Aaron. Batting fifth and playing center field, Dale Murphy. Batting sixth and playing third base, Chipper Jones. Batting seventh and catching, Javi Lopez. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, Rafael Furcal. And batting ninth and pitching for the Braves, Greg Maddux. It's the Durham Bulls and the Atlanta Braves, Game 5 of the South Division Championship Series. The table will be set in about 30 to 40 minutes. Those series will kick off on Saturday. Tomorrow on the cafe, we will announce start times for the weekend games and the pitching matchups for each game. But here we go from Atlanta. Brian Anderson and Ron Darling have the call as TBS and the Utopian Baseball Universe Network are simulcasting this on Facebook Live and YouTube. Turner Field, Durham Bulls, Atlanta Braves, Game 5, the decisive game of the South Division Championship. Greg Maddux facing Monty Irvin. Here we go. Braves have taken games 1 and 3, the Bulls 2 and 4. 0-2 to Irvin. Right back to Maddux. Flips to Freeman, 1 away. Here's Carlos Beltran. Beltran lines to Hiura, 2 away. Or Albies, I apologize. Here's Johnny Mize. Mize fouls one off. Why is Maddux wearing 30? Because they won't let me let him wear 31 in this game. Mize fouls to Lopez to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the first here in Atlanta. No score. The Toronto Blue Jays await the winner at the table. What a day yesterday. If you haven't had a chance to watch that Indians-Reds game or Game 4 of the series yesterday, go and do so. It really was the greatest day of action in the history of our universe. Ozzie Albies, who's been on fire in this series, has 2 homers, 8 hits facing Matt Harvey. 1-1 to Albus. 1-2. I never know if I'm saying that name right. Is it Albus? Albis? Albus? I don't watch a ton of Braves baseball. Ozzy O, or Ozzy A. I'm going to stick with Albus. Right back at Harvey, and he snags it out of the air, 1 away. Here's Freddie Freeman. Freeman on the left field line, foul. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck. Bouncer to third. Ursula makes the play. 2 outs here in the first. Here's Acuna Jr. facing Matt Harvey. Nine new members of the universe in the last 24 hours. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Another bouncer to Ursula. Ends the inning. We're through 1 here at Turner Field. No score. South Division Championship. Beautiful day in Atlanta. Very rainy here in Grafton, Wisconsin. Windy, rainy, foggy. Good night for me to put in another 4-hour shift at the store. Greg Maddux facing Josh Gibson. Never got to see that in the major leagues, but you get to see it constantly in the Utopian Baseball universe, as these are obviously division mates. Maddux has made 5 starts against the Durham Bulls prior to this postseason. Dwight Evans. Evans lines to Furcal, 2 away. This is Gleyber Torres. If you're new to the group and you're wondering what it is you're watching, this is our postseason. And further, you're probably wondering, well, Durham Bulls, I don't get it. High off the wall, that's going to be a long single for Ursula. So the Durham, I wanted 32 teams, so we brought back the Montreal Expos. We created the Durham Bulls. And the way we created the roster for the Bulls is taking all the players that didn't make the other rosters, all the greats. So like Dwight Evans, he's not going to get at-bats over Ted Williams or Carl Yastrzemski or Manny Ramirez. So we put him in Durham, where he's the everyday right fielder. Another 2-out single here, first and third with 2 outs for the Bulls. Their first draft pick last year was Josh Gibson. Added Monte Irvin in the offseason this year. Here's Keston Hiura. Strike 3. The Braves avoid a catastrophe here in the second as the Bulls get a couple of hits but fail to score. We head to the bottom of the second. No score here in Atlanta. Last year's table featured the Cincinnati Reds against the New York Yankees and these Atlanta Braves against the Dodgers. The Braves ended up beating the Dodgers in 7 last year. Reds beat the Indians in 6. And the Braves beat the Reds in 5 in the championship. We have a chance to see 2 of those teams return if the Braves were to win today. And if the Bulls win, we're going to see 3 out of 4 expansion teams with Toronto, San Diego, and possibly Durham. Dale Murphy, the batter. 1 out here in the second, no score. Murphy fouls that one off. Murphy's gotten the start the last couple days. Andrew Jones started games 1, 2, and 3. Murphy bounces one to Torres. Makes the play. 2 outs here in the second, no score. Chipper Jones, like Murphy, has gotten the start the last 2 days. Dwight Evans lets that one drop in. He must have been distracted on his segue out there. Javi Lopez. 2 outs and a man on. No score here in the second. South Division Championship, Game 5. Lopez lines to Urshela to end the inning. 2 innings are in the books here in Atlanta. No score. Tomorrow, the Utopian Cafe will be at 7:30 a.m. with our regular Friday guest, Stan Phillips. 5 questions for Stan. We'll preview the 2 games at the table, get his expertise, introduce those start times for the weekend. Will be a fun show. Matt Harvey, the batter, the Dark Knight. Harvey bounces to Albus, makes a great play, gets him. This Atlanta crowd appreciative of that web gem. Here's Monty Irvin. Irvin's 0 for 1 today, left fielder. Getting the start over JD Martinez today. I was a little surprised to see that, considering Martinez, I believe, homered off Maddox the last time he faced him. Beltran's got a 2-out single here in the third. Here's Johnny Mize. He has a pair of homers in this postseason, including a walk-off last Wednesday against Tampa Bay, and he's got himself another base hit here. 2 on, 2 outs here in the third. That's going to bring up Josh Gibson, who's had a relatively quiet postseason. He did have an RBI double. Hasn't homered yet. Facing an 0-2 count versus Greg Maddox here in the third. Swings and misses, strike 3. We head to the bottom of the third, still no score here in Atlanta. If I don't see everyone's comments right away, I apologize. I'm actually propping my left ankle. I kind of tweaked it today. Not a major injury by any means. I'm actually working on it tonight, but a little bit sore as Rafael Furcal steps in. Furcal bounces to Torres one away. So I don't see my phone, is what I'm saying. I'm actually on the couch propping my ankle. Here's Greg Maddox. Fly ball to right, Dwight Evans. Dwight Evans is really struggling out there today. I don't know if it's the sun or what it is. It's the second one he's let drop in. That looked like it was routine. Albus bounces to third. What a play. 5-4-3 double play. So the Bulls get out of it. No scores. We head to the fourth. Both hits for the Braves fell right in front of Evans. They looked to me like catchable balls. They were both ruled base hits, but we'll keep an eye on that situation. Evans didn't play in, I think it was game 4. 3 or 4 he didn't play. And he leads off the inning here, 0 for 1. Pops one up on the infield. Albus makes the play. No score here in the top of the fourth. Bulls and Braves. Gleyber Torres has started many a rally for the Bulls in this postseason. He pops up on the infield. It looks like Josh Gibson, or Javi Lopez, I'm sorry. Getting my teams mixed up here. Both wearing blue today. Here's Urshela. Urshela to left field and deep. That's going to get way out of here and gone for Durham. Gio Urshela, who tied the game yesterday in the 9th, hits a solo homer off Greg Maddux to give the Durham Bulls a 1-0 lead here in the fourth. Here's Hira. My friend Richie Lunt had the great line yesterday when Hira had the two-run double to give the Bulls the lead. From 0 to Hira. 1-0 Durham. Gio Urshela, unsung hero for Durham here in the postseason. Here's Freddie Freeman. Freeman into shallow right, but that's actually nabbed by Hira, one away. Ronald Acuna Jr. fouls that one off. Bottom of the fourth, Durham leads it 1-0 in the deciding game of this South Division Championship. Fouls that one off. Acuna down the left field line. That's going to be fair. Hustling into second with a one-out double for Acuna Jr. Here's Henry Aaron. Aaron to deep left field. Get up. Get out of here. Gone for Henry Aaron. And the Braves lead it 2-1 here in the fourth. Boy, we've seen this, haven't we, folks? Henry Aaron coming up big in postseason games for the Atlanta Braves. 2-1 Atlanta. Here's Dale Murphy. Murphy fouls that one off. 2-1 Atlanta here in the fourth. Swings and misses at a 95-mile-per-hour fastball from Harvey. One out here in the fourth. Bounce to third. Makes the play. Chipper Jones is 1 for 1. Fouls this one off. Jones smashes one to short. Ends the inning, but Henry Aaron does it again. Remember last year at the table, he had 7 RBIs in a deciding game against the Dodgers. Unbelievable performance. Henry Aaron does it again. Puts the Braves up 2-1 as we head to the fifth. Greg Maddux facing Matt Harvey to lead off the fifth. Swings and misses at a strike. Matt Harvey wearing the familiar blue and orange for the Durham Bulls. Of course, he wore that for many years with the New York Mets. And Harvey bounces to Freeman. Took his time getting it over to Maddux, but they retire Harvey one away. Here's Monty Irvin. Strike 2 to Irvin. Pitch number 39 coming from Greg Maddux. Fouls that one off. The 0-2 to Irvin. Line to Freeman, 2 away. Here's Carlos Beltran. Beltran in the right field. Henry Aaron makes the play. We head to the bottom of the fifth here in Atlanta. Braves 2, Bulls 1. Javi Lopez leading off the sixth. Fifth, I believe. Fifth. With a single. So we've got the outfielders on segues again. We saw that a couple games ago. Little bit of a game glitch, I suppose. Here's for call. Popped up, left side, out of play. In the bottom of the fifth here in Atlanta, 2-1 Braves. Braves had the leadoff runner on, facing Matt Harvey. This one's hit down the left field line. That's trouble. That's into the gap. That's going to be a ground rule double for call. Second and third, nobody out for Maddox. Maddox fouls it off. He can swing the bat a little bit. He's a ball player. Maddox, that's a fair ball. They get him at first. Runners hold. Second and third, one out for Ozzie Albus. I've never said that name the same way twice, back to back. Fouls that one off. 0-2. Here comes pitch number 40 from Matt Harvey. That's bounced to first. Runners will hold. So Braves had second and third, nobody out. Now there's 2 outs here for Freeman. He's due to do something big, isn't he? Walked off the Astros in last year's wild card game. Back up the middle. Torres makes the play, and the Braves cannot capitalize here in the fifth. At second and third with nobody out, failed to score. 2-1 as we head to the sixth inning. Here's Johnny Mize. Mize in the right field, a second base hit of the game. That's going to bring up the catcher, Josh Gibson. Talk about being due. Gibson smacks one foul. 0-2. Fly ball center field. Murphy makes the play. 1 on, 1 out for Dwight Evans. Evans to deep left field, but Acuna Jr. has room just shy of the warning track. 2 outs here in the sixth. Here's Torres. There goes Mize. Fouled off. Torres fouls another one off. Just missed. 1-2. Swings and misses. Strike 3. I guess this is where the freeze would perform now. Is that in the sixth inning in Atlanta? 2-1 Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr., the batter. Lines to Urshela, 1 away. Here's the man of the hour, Mr. Utopia, Henry Aaron, 2-run homer. Fouls that one off. 2020 Mr. Everything, home run king, MVP, champion. Gave the Braves the lead in his last at bat. Hits this one just foul. 0-2 to Aaron. Pitch number 46 from Harvey here in the sixth. Swings and misses, strike 3. Here's Dale Murphy, 0 for 2 today. Tall center fielder. Murphy in the center field with a 2-out base hit. Holds at first. Was thinking 2. Rounded sharply. 2-out single for Murphy brings up Chipper Jones is 1 for 2 today. Jones to Hira ends the inning. So we head to the 7th here in Atlanta. 2-1 Braves. You're watching Game 5 of the South Division Championship Series here on Facebook and YouTube, the Utopian Baseball Universe Network. Brian Anderson and Ron Darling have the call on TBS. Greg Maddux entering his 7th inning, facing Urshela, 2 for 2 with a single and a homer. What a series he's had. This one's hit to left field. Right at Acuna. Takes a couple steps to his left. 1 away. Keston Hira, the batter. 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. They've hit him 8th and they've hit him 1st in this series. Today hitting 8th. 1-1 to Hira. Harvey's on deck. We'll see if he hits for himself or if they call on a pinch hitter. Hira bounces to Furcal. So we are going to see a pinch hitter here, and it is going to be J.D. Martinez. Martinez facing Maddux once again. Bounced to Furcal. Inning over. Stretch time here in Atlanta. Braves lead it 2-1. Lopez, Furcal, and Maddux due up for the Braves. We're going to see a new pitcher for Durham. I suppose it's all hands on deck here. Old Hoss Radbourn. Gets Lopez on strikes. Furcal fouls that one off. That one's punched foul. 0-2 to Furcal. 1 out here in the 7th. Matt Harvey went 6, gave up 2. Furcal into left center field. That's a base hit. He's thinking 2. Furcal with a 1-out double. Here's Greg Maddux. 1 for 2 today. First time facing Radbourn here in the 7th. Oh, 0-2 to Maddux. Albus on deck. Fouls that one off. Braves looking to add to the lead here late. 7th inning, 2-1. Maddux punches one to first. That will advance the runner. 2 outs, man on third for Albus, who's 0 for 3 today. And he hits one into right field. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to be a long single, but a big, big hit. RBI single for Albus makes it 3-1 Braves. Here's Freeman. Freeman bounces to Torres, ends the inning. But Ozzie Albus, who's been big this entire postseason, adds an insurance run to make it 3-1 Atlanta. The Braves have out-hit the Bulls 9-5. What a way to make a living. Top of the 8th, Greg Maddux facing Monty Irvin. Irvin smashes one to right field past a diving Albus. Leadoff man on. Tying run is at the plate in the man of Carlos Beltran. Maddox is at 62 pitches here in the 8th. Johnny Mize and Josh Gibson to follow. Beltran fouls this one off. 3-1 Braves, 8th inning. Right back at Maddox. They get the lead run. The relay in time. 1-6-3 double play. Crowd likes it. Here's Mize, singled his last time. Mize to right field. Aaron squeezes it. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Atlanta leads it 3-1. Acuna Jr., Aaron, and Murphy. 3-4-5 due up for the Braves, facing Old Hoss Radbourn, who relieved Harvey in the 7th. Gave up a run, but he's out there once again. Acuna pops up on the infield. That's trouble. But caught by Hero, one away. Well, here's Henry Aaron. Aaron fouls one off. Aaron hit a big 2-run homer to put the Braves up. What a play by Torres. Gets him by a step. 2 outs here in the 8th. Dale Murphy facing Old Hoss Radbourn. Braves up 2. Maddox will pitch the 9th. Oh, 0-2 to Murphy. Braves up 3-1. South Division on the line. Strike 3 swinging ends the inning. Well, here we are, folks. Top of the 9th. Braves lead at 3-1. They've out-hit the Bulls 9-6. Greg Maddox trying to complete what he started. Casey Stengel is going to go to a pinch hitter to lead off the 9th inning. This is Hideki Matsui facing Greg Maddox. Matsui pops one up. Foul territory. Lopez, one away. Braves are 2 outs away from returning to the table. Here's another pinch hitter. Max Muncy facing Greg Maddox. Muncy into right field, base hit. That's going to actually get all the way to the wall. He's thinking 3, folks. Oh, and he's just safe. Beats it back to the bag. Muncy's got a double here with 1 out. And guess who, folks? Gleyber Torres. Are you kidding? Torres and Ursula, who've done so much damage just in the last 36 hours. Torres lines to Furcal, 2 away. Here it is, folks. Greg Maddox facing Gio Ursula. Tied it yesterday in the 9th. Homered earlier today. The pitch. Looks at a fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Swings and misses, strike 2. Everybody's on their feet. Capacity crowd here in Atlanta. 0-2 pitch to Ursula. Hit to left field. Drops in for a base hit. Runner holds at third. We have first and third, 2 outs for Keston Hiura. Greg Maddox facing Hiura, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. There goes Ursula. Second and third, 2 outs, 0-1 to Hira. Swings and misses, strike 2. 0-2 to Hira. 2 on, 2 outs. The pitch. Fouls it off. Hira with the big hit yesterday in the 11th, a 2-run double. Facing Greg Maddux here in the 9th. Hits one to center field. Dale Murphy makes the catch, and the Atlanta Braves are returning to the table. They'll face the Toronto Blue Jays on Saturday. Greg Maddux, a complete game victory. Henry Aaron with a 2-run homer in this game. Ozzie Alvis added the insurance. Keston Hira flies out to Dale Murphy to end it. The final score, the Atlanta Braves 3, the Durham Bulls 1. Join me on the cafe tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. We're going to preview these series. 5 questions for Stan Phillips. Everyone have a good night. Enjoy the Major League postseason tonight, folks.